Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, depending on when I upload this and when you actually watch it. But we are in Iceland, so we're going to be here for 10 days. We just arrived last night, I think about 10 p.m. we arrived at the hotel, and we were treated to some of this. So yeah, that was a really nice surprise to arrive at the hotel and literally have that just over the hotel, which was absolutely fantastic. So we're staying in Reykjavik right now. We're staying at the Natura Hotel, which is really nice. We're just here for we were just here for one night, but today we are going to pick up our cozy camper van and going to be traveling around the ring road for 8 days. So enjoy, and there's plenty to come. So we have arrived at Cozy Campers and we have our camper van right here, which is fantastic. The sun is bright today. So this is, I'm not giving the full tour now, but there's my wife and looking already very cozy in our cozy camper. Now we're going to hit the road, we're going to head to Bonus, get some supplies and then head all the way up north, which is about 5 hours drive to Akureyi, and then just take it from there. Just in Bonus now and found a little taste of something from home in Scotland. Tanner's caramel bars. Add to basket. So that is the shopping done. We've just been to Bonus. We've got ourselves hot dogs. What else have we got? Noodles, snacks, and all bits and pieces. It came to about 11,000 ISK, which translates to about £69. So next stop, we are just going to get ourselves some lunch. We're actually going to, I think, go to KFC because the KFCs in Iceland are actually really nice. And then the drive up north. Good morning. So we arrived at our campsite last night, which is Camp Hamra up near Akureyi last night. It was too dark to film anything when we got here. I'm tired. It's excuse me, 8:30 in the morning, but we've had a very late one. So we went to bed kind of like at 9:30, and I couldn't sleep. It was our very first night in the camper van, and I was freezing. I was sleeping in everything, even the hat. But trying to get my breath this morning. As you can see, it's very cold. So yeah, about 9:30, I then couldn't sleep, so I decided to peek out the window about 10:30, and I could see all the cloud had disappeared. And we had beautiful clear skies, which wasn't forecasted at all. It was 100% cloud forecasted for the entire night. And then I quickly just threw on my shoes, came outside, and the aurora was right above us. So I just took loads of shots from the campsite here. This is the campsite, and I'll flip it around. So yeah, Camp Hamra it's really nice. It's in a beautiful location. For two of us, it costs 3,800 krona, which isn't bad at all. I think it works out to £10 to £15 per person. So happy days. Anyway, we're off to Godafoss again now, in a bit, once we're kind of sorted out, and yeah, take it from there. So we've arrived at Akureyi, which is a beautiful hot spring location just by Lake Myvatn. This actually used to be a very regularly used hot spring by, say, locals and tourists up until about the 70s. But when there was a active volcano here, well, there's a lot of active volcanic activity here, but when a volcano, I believe, erupted, it actually caused the hot spring temperature to go a bit too hot. So now it's not recommended to bathe in there at all. I think it's around 45 to 60 degrees centigrade, so yeah, a bit too hot if you don't fancy being cooked a bit. But this location was actually made famous more in Game of Thrones, with Jon Snow and Ygritte first hooking up in there. But what a beautiful location, absolutely stunning. And if I just flip this around, you can see one of the volcanoes over there, a beautiful crater. Oh, but yeah, it is freezing. I think it's about minus 6 degrees right now. But it's a beautiful bluebird day. We're looking good, hopefully, for the aurora tonight. We're actually going to be staying at a location just close to Myvatn as well before we go whale watching from Husavik tomorrow morning. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it for the moment. Good evening. So the sun has just set. It's about 6:30 at the moment. We've just made it to the Jon Snow's grotto that we were at earlier on. I'm not going to pronounce it again. You might be able to see the aurora just behind me as well. Yeah. But yeah, the aurora is already out. It looks like it's going to be a very, very strong one. I mean, it's still very bluebird right now. But let's see if we can actually get the aurora on this while let me flip this around. I don't know about this Pocket, if it's going to pick it up a bit more. It looked like it was picking it up a little bit over there. But yes, this looks like it's going to be an incredibly strong aurora, so I'm very excited to see what it's going to be like when it gets dark. Now, I've shown you a couple of the time lapses so far in the videos this trip, so let me just explain kind of what I'm actually using. So I'm using my Sony A7IV, which I've got just over here. I've been mainly shooting with the Sony 20mm 1.8, but tonight I'm actually going to give the Tamron 17 to 28 a go. We've got our campervan just in the distance there, so I'm setting up a time lapse, and I'm just going to try and get this campervan in the time lapse as well. And then it's just going to be a case of trying to work as many different compositions. But the last couple of nights we've had the northern lights, it has been mostly around like 11-12 p.m. but wow, it's really getting green right above us. But to get it literally at 6:30 in the evening is fantastic. So maybe I can actually get to bed at a decent time and get some sleep. We've been here 3 days and I've had a combined total of 6 hours sleep so far this whole trip, which isn't healthy for anyone. So enjoy. So we're at the location right now and we have northern lights, aurora borealis displays literally everywhere I look right now. I honestly don't know what composition to focus on because it is just everywhere. I'll pop some of the real-time footage so you can see what it's like as well. Hello, Future Greg here. So I just realised I forgot to do an outro for this video, so just want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy all the clips and everything in this video. Please remember to give me a like, a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part.